Just doing a little comparison video between the two. This is our old toaster. It is a Hamilton Beach. This is the new toaster. It is a Typhur. They are in a similar price range. So if you're looking for a toaster oven, these are two that might pop up when you're searching. This is actually our second Hamilton Beach, and it is broken twice. So that's partly why we went with a different brand that we're hoping has way more longevity in it. So I am super excited to show you the differences, and so you can decide which one's right for you. Mostly just right off the bat, you can see that this one is smaller. It is not as wide and it is not as tall. So if you have a smaller space, you might actually be happy with the Hamilton Beach. They both come with this tray. That's like the grate kind of, and you can see the size difference here. One of them, this one is wider and longer. And then I'm just going to put those back in. They both come with an air fryer tray as well, which you can see obviously the big difference as well. So you can cook a lot more in this Typhur one, which is great. They both come with a bottom piece to collect the dirt, and so you can keep it clean. This one I'm not going to take out because we've used it, so there's a bunch of crumbs down there. And they both do have digital displays. This one is just this small digital display, and this one is across the top. So I'm excited to plug it in, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. Oh, I just put that in crooked. The only other thing that the Hamilton Beach came with is this rotisserie cooker thing. We never used it, but if you're planning on doing rotisseries, then the Hamilton Beach could be the better option. No, we've never cooked rotisseries in there, so I don't know that that's something that I care about. What I do like right off the bat is I like this the door feels more substantial, and the way it closes, which on the first Hamilton Beach we had, the door is one of the things that broke and it wouldn't close. So I do already off the bat like the way the handle is, like the way it closes, because it does feel substantial and it isn't going to break on the hinges. So that is already a plus for that one. So we've had this one for a long time. It's a Hamilton Beach. And one of the issues with it, and we've had two of them, was the first time the door broke after like a year or two. And then this one, after only a few months, so the display broke and started showing weird things on the time. And then it doesn't show you any other information. So we just kind of guess, and sometimes we set our own timer so we know how long it's been on. So we're excited to be trying out the new toaster. All right, so I have the new Typhur plugged in and ready to go. So I want to show you two features that this one has that the old one does not. So the first one, well, I guess three features actually. It has a light, which is really cool because you can press that, and when you're cooking something, you can actually see your food. Our old one did not have a light, so that's really awesome, kind of more like a real oven. It also, similar to a real oven, came with this metal pan. So you can, if you are going to do cookies or something like that, you don't want it on like a grate, you can actually use this pan. So more similar to a real oven, which is awesome because sometimes I just don't feel like waiting for my real oven to heat up for so long. So I'm excited about that. And then super cool, and it has this little probe for testing meat out. So you can see here, it has a probe, so you can stick it into your meat and it will tell you the temperature of the meat. And then in order to charge it, you just stick it back into this little case, and then there's these little like magnets on the top that have like probes, so you just stick it on there and it'll stay there and it'll charge it, so you won't lose it or have to worry about charging it. You just have it ready to go. So I am super impressed with all of that. I think actually, okay, so the probe controls are all over here, so you can set that and put like your doneness, how done you want it. Oh, we're gonna have to take it back off to get it to do that. And then you can do like, let's see, fish, pork, lamb, poultry, and you can choose. So that's really cool. Okay, so that's cool. You can, if you press doneness, you can be rare, medium. So you can choose what level you want or what doneness you want your meat on there. So overall, I'm super impressed. It like shows you the temperature. You can do Fahrenheit or you can do Celsius. If you press that button, you can switch it to that if you're like out of the US. It's got a preheat function. It's got roast, air fry, broil, bake, toast, bagel, cookies, pizza, proof, reheat, dehydrate, keep warm. It's got the temperature. You can go all the way down to 85 degrees Fahrenheit and up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. You can set the time up to 4 hours, which is a really long time. I can't imagine using it for that long, but like, let's say you are doing dehydration something and like fruit roll-ups or something, you might use that. And then this little button, start, pause, you can press that. You press it to start, press it again to turn it off. And it works really nicely to just move it around to get to the right setting. I love how clear the display is and that it's a big display to show everything as opposed to the old one, which was the Hamilton Beach, which again, I'll just show you that one. Just has this small display and just has a couple different options as air fry, rotisserie, start and stop. So it just doesn't have the same functionality in total. If you're just using it as a toaster oven and not much more, maybe it'll work fine for you, especially if you need it smaller. That would be the benefit to this one. But we've had 2 different of them and they broke quickly. I didn't feel like it felt as substantial as this one, which does feel like it's higher quality. So I'm super excited. My winner for this is the Typhur, for the reasons I've mentioned, but you know, the other one could work well for you if you have a smaller space. So overall, super excited to start using this. I do love the way the displays look. I think it looks super high end. So check this one out.